Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Uh, this time we're playing Pokemon Arceus. It's another game that I've been playing on my Switch Lite. I've been playing a lot of, and I decided I wanted to play a fresh game for the channel, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I'm gonna play this as well as Stardew Valley because it's two games I'm really enjoying a lot. So you'll probably see more of this if you like it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Gonna select English because I speak English, obviously because you're watching this video in English. Very ominous music. Psychedelic even, one might say. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. That's really difficult to read. I am that which humans call Arceus. Or Arceus. I never know what the right pronunciation is. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. I don't know what it's like in Scarlet and Violet because maybe they changed this, but I always went for this one because Pokemon, they never usually give you that much customization. What is thy name? I'm gonna go with Cayenne again, the YouTube name, because that's what makes sense. That's what you're gonna see a lot whenever I name myself in these games. So, get used to it, I guess. Yep, that's everything. Everything is as it should be. Cayenne? I made it sound like a question. I'm sure he's not questioning me. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Cayenne. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. It's a very intense task for one person. I wonder why he did it. I don't think this game actually gets you to that end point where it is explained why they needed you to do that. I know this is like meant to be you following, but for me it always looked like you were just like in the middle of the ocean, just like floating, and like you can't swim. But maybe not. Maybe it's like, okay, maybe you're not like following, maybe you're just like floating right now. I don't know. Did he just headbutt the phone? No, he's changing the phone. He exploded the phone. The phone is now a star. Okay. I think that makes sense. I think. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh, I love these Pokemon. These starters are like some of the cutest ones. Are you alive, my girl? Oh, Chevelle looks so sad. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'm gonna be like doing the opposite of what I like answered in my Switch Lite, just so that I can see if anything changes. I doubt it, but maybe something does change if you answer a different one. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on now. Who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. May I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. Most likely not. Let's be honest. I'm out of luck. So you don't know anyone here. and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Oh, I like pickles. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Help me. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Seems like the Pokemon is so agree. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just got up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Of course I do. I don't need to explain to me, so that's the one that will answer the same. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Kayan. That name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Well, not really, it's just my favourite spice. Yeah. Oh, but I do apologise. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Leventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here with... I guess. Oh blast and bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! Feels so weird being back at the beginning again. But I'm not gonna spoil it just in case anyone hasn't played this game. I'm just gonna play it along. And yeah, I'm gonna play this like mostly the opposite of how I played it before on my own, because I want to see what other things could have possibly happen in this game. Yeah, so I think that about covers the reasoning and choicing for playing this game. I have a lot of fun with it. So, you found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arcphone, and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. It's such an intense task for one person. I said that earlier, but it honestly seems like quite a crazy task for just one person. I guess that's how the video game came to exist, huh? So let's catch these starters. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing them some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see? I'd love to give you a go at it. Perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first? No, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. And it's also the cutest Pokemon I've ever seen. I know there's a lot of adorable ones, but for me this one is by far the cutest. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Honestly sounds like me in real life, to be honest. And Oshawott! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. Pokeball, a mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. I just buy them at the point that I'm at in the Switch Lite. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you'd catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready the Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully as you target your Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. It actually took me a long time to realise that the B button could cancel the throw even though they explained it right at the beginning. So let's catch some Pokemon! Now I'm usually good at this, but I'm actually using it on a smaller controller than I'm used to, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to... It's gonna take some adjusting to use a smaller controller. Oh wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Cayenne. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. I feel like in real life I would actually be quite scared of them, but... I mean, they're just animals, right? So, I guess not that bad. I just feel like we'd see them because they were something. Oops. I can hardly believe it, Cayenne. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Where is it? I should have, right? Wait, where did it go? Where is it? Huh? I swear it's over here. Or did I already get a show? It's Rowlet I'm looking for, right? Yeah. I'm so stupid sometimes. Bam, get it. Excuse you. Okay, yeah, I know this is scripted, so I'm not gonna be as surprised. I'll be more annoyed later on when it's a shiny. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Give it another go, old girl. I am not old. Maybe in real life, but in this game I'm like tall. 14. You can't call a 14-year-old old. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived in the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come calling. But I must say, Cayenne, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so aptly and you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Fancy fall? I don't think. Yeah. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? One on device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream of mine. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue the Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, my friend. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon and manage to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? I always just went with yes, but I want to see what happens if I try and disagree. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Okay, you don't get a choice. Okay, cool. It's a little bit freakish that you can't just like say no, but I guess that's how the story's meant to go. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. Yay! First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to the Jubilife village. Are we noticing? Yeah, the giant butthole in the sky. And the ass crack that Arceus has created for no reason. Is it ever explained? I don't know. I never got an answer to why, or maybe I just didn't pay attention enough. So maybe I'll find out this time around. Thank you for your tireless work in keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Thank you for letting me in. I love this village. It's so cozy and nice. Why do I look so concerned? Oh yeah, because like you're instantaneously judged as soon as you like step in here. I forgot that they don't really like, they don't get along with you first, or like they judge you a lot, or like alienate you, I guess. But that's okay, I'll make them all love me soon enough. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the kind people in the Galaxy team. This road we're on now is known to the locals as... Okay, it's going a bit fast. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now, that impressive building up ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. That went really fast for some reason. I was almost confused by the pace. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. And away he goes. He does a lot of running for someone in that sort of outfit. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. I'm not gonna read all these tutorials because I can kind of like... I've used them before, so I know what's up. In an unfamiliar land, head to the Wallflower. Let's get some food! It's potato mochi that they make in this game, and I've had normal mochi, like the sweet one, the dessert. It tastes amazing. I always wondered like what the filling is for potato mochi. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for the galaxy folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Where are we? Nasty outfit. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice through one of those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Wait, was it Professor Lavington? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable of sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon grabbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have called them all for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, put it mildly. Ah! But everything will be quite alright now. Kain here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Gah. or I don't know what the sound would be. Assuming the individual can contribute to the survey corps, that is. I'm captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Actually a really nice name. Professor Leventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when he slipped out of his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. See, I was right. 15, 14. Pretty much the same thing, right? Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I respect that. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, huh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. I wonder if he's ever, like, annoyed, because he just stands there staring at you eat. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? He's nodding his head like it was, and now he's angry. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know where there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, the forest, the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to find them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. But it's impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Kayan will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we can manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is to get close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, and the slow progress in the Pokedex of yours clearly has her own edge. But she eats herself out of emotions. That sounds like something I would also do. I love food too much. I'm sure we'll start to rain and the good captain's dress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Kayan. And think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed all about this. You do know that we won't get to have Kayan join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Kayan's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Kayan, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death, in the wilds. Shock horror. Captain Silene's like Hisui, in a way. They're both plenty harsh. No, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one of us can't fall out of... It's a good thing one can't fall out of the... Okay. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Okay, so clearly I'm struggling to read this. I never thought it'd be this difficult to read the sort of like old style language, but hopefully I can warm up to it. Yeah. Sleep tight! At least the kid speaks kind of normally. It's the older ones that speak difficultly. Oh, he's still talking. Still? People from the sky? That's some kind of story. Is it? Is there actually a myth of people like falling from the sky? I don't think so. But it'd be funny if there was. Anyway, let's go to sleep. So it looks like there won't be much playing today for this episode. I'm just gonna end it here because it's actually getting quite a bit in. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Sorry there wasn't much gameplay wise here, but we'll pick it up next time when we do the trial to enter the survey corps. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.